So this first trade I took today, I went long. We had this overshoot of the channel and then sideways stuff, and then buy climax followed by a sell climax. So I figured, why not go long? And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I didn't enter at an appropriate time really, and I didn't. I ended up moving my stop. So eventually I got out near break even, where I should have taken my loss earlier. So right away, you need to take note of something like that because that means you're probably not in the right mind frame for trading. And I kept trading even though my wife and my son were awake and around me, which I know I shouldn't be doing. And I once I saw the behavior here, I realized that this is not something you want to be buying. The one time we broke above the EMA, we immediately sold off and made a new low. And this is not a convincing bull channel. And so I was considering going short here, but I was like, let me wait for a lower high, which you didn't really get. But when we got this double top and then a lower high, I decided to go short there. And really, I should have played it like a downtrend and just left my stop here. But I took profits at the bottom of the channel, so it's not really bad. But I mean, if you recognize that it has a down day behavior, just just keep your stop above the swing high. And so I took profits, and that's probably when I should have walked away. I was uh, about break even at this point. Um, and like I said, my wife and my son were awake and around me, so I wasn't really able to trade. And I made the mistake of, you know, coming in over here, and I just went short at the EMA. And of course, that's when you get this buy climax, which isn't a problem, um, as long as you can afford to put your stop above the swing high, which I didn't really think about. My loss limit, which is $50, which is basically 10 points, and I couldn't. I got stopped out before it went to the stop. And this is all just because of my mentality. I wasn't thinking clearly. If you are thinking clearly and you know that this is beyond your 10-point limit, then, well, if you're going short down here, your stop should be above this bear bar or above this bear bar. And you can always jump back in. So there's a lot of movement today. And um, it was pretty easy to recognize that we would probably be reversing down here too. So, as long as you can stay alive, you can get in on the bigger moves. So, took back the profits from yesterday. Uh, and, the biggest thing I want to take away from today is just you can't trade when you got your family around you. You got to talk to them. You got to get everyone ready for their day, all that. So, hope everyone has a good weekend. I'll be back Monday.